How you doing? It's Trenius and you're on the infamous Living Realm Network. Thank you for tuning in. We won, we cultivating, we rolling. Divine powers are always working for us because we're trying to do right. How to get over your ex. Coming from a guy and a married man. So I think I can help you to understand how to get over your ex. I know sometimes it could be very hard to let go of somebody that you love. And I was once a person, who had a hard time getting over somebody that I loved in my past relationship. And so I know it could be hard. Like, there's such a gravitational pull towards that person, even though you know they might not be the best person for you. You just have so much feeling for them, and you know their weaknesses, but they don't see the big picture. They don't see what you're trying to do. They don't see the love and the sympathy and the complexity of knowledge that you have about them. Yet you have to let them go. But it's so hard to let them go because this person may seem to find their way back into your life. They may have feelings too that they're dealing with, and they just can't get away from you, and you're like, get away from me. Or vice versa. Whatever the situation may be, it's very hard to let go of your ex. I don't care who you are. You're gonna tell your friends, hey, I broke up with such and such, but you still really haven't got over them. You probably think about them at nighttime. You're probably sending them little slick text messages here and there again. You're probably still hanging around with their friends, their family members, asking questions, and the whole nine. So it's very hard to get over that, and it's gonna take some time. It's gonna not happen overnight. It's gonna actually take real longevity of enduring all those feelings in order for you to fully get over this person. And we all have feelings. We all have a heart. We all have love inside of us that it's hard to just let that go, because we done been there before. We've been there, done that. And for us to start back over from scratch again, and try to get with somebody else after we just got our relationship, that's a lot of time being wasted. Especially if you've done so much investing in this person, building this person up, making this person your number one. But unfortunately, the person was still blind on some of the things that you've been doing. And so you might win some, but you just lost one, as Lauryn Hill would say. I think that's what she said. But seriously, guys, this is serious business. And the real way to get over it is you have to put more things, you have to include more things in your time, because you have too much time on your hands. All that time that you used, when it came to dealing with that person, now that time is like an empty slot. And you have to find something to fill in that empty slot, because those were the times y'all was out eating together, at the movies, at the house, having sex. Now, I'm being real. And you just have to find something to replace that time. And that is the problem with most people, and why they can't get over their exes, because they got too much time on their hands to think about that person. Now, we don't want to be mean and try to ignore the person, of course. So you might end up being wishy-washy or flip-floppy and actually find yourself back at Ruth Chris or Texas Roadhouse out on a date with the person again and again and again and again. But if you find stuff to include in your time that used to be the time when y'all were together, you will find yourself feeling more great about you being single again. For instance, some things could be start working out more. Hang out with your friends more often. Go over your friend girl house. Go over your homeboy house. Chill out with him sometimes, But guys, play basketball, more often if you're trying to work on your shot or whatever. Do anything. Like, make new recipes that you might find online if you're a female and you like to cook, or if you're a guy and you like to cook a lot. Anything that takes up your time versus when you was using that time with that person. Anything. that would definitely begin to take your mind off of the person that you've been in a relationship with, your ex. Another thing could be like a rebound person. I'm just being real. You might need to get you a rebound person real quick to take up some of that time, to take some of that energy away from you that you were once given to him or her. You know, a rebound person. There are all these dating sites out here. Meet you somebody very selective, somebody who's just as good as you think as the person that you were with. You know, do anything that you can do to get over this ex, because that's very important. Okay, so it's serious business, guys. We all go through it. We hate it. It sucks. It's just not a good feeling to be in, to get over, trying to get over your ex. But it's definitely something that you will be able to conquer. This too shall pass. This too shall pass. This moment too shall pass. And you'll be looking back on it like, man, it was as simple as 1, 2, 3. Anyway, thank y'all for watching, man. I hope that resonated with y'all. I'm Trenius Henderson, you know, the infamous Living Real Network. Divine powers are always working for us because we're trying to do right. Please subscribe, speak up, let your voice be known. Peace.